Hey Frontline fans, welcome back to Comic Frontline and fans. You're back with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to do that all-important comic book review so you the fans can make a decision on what comic books to buy. And today, guys, we're talking about JLA, Killer Frost, issue number 1, or obviously it's just a one-shot, and this is a rebirth of Caitlin Snow. And I was highly anticipating this book because I remember when Villains Month came out and they did a spotlight issue on her, and I loved the issue. So this time on Comic Frontline, I decided to review this book. I love the cover here. I love the facial expression on Caitlin, the way she looks, and she's like, yeah, and she's like pointing out her snowflakes. She's like an evil Elsa, right? I mean, except she doesn't suck souls or warmth from someone's body. So really great cover. This book is actually written by Steve Orlando and Jody Hauser, and America Adolfo is the actual artist. The artwork is really well done. I do like the facial expressions that go on into this book. I love the way Amanda Waller looks in the issue as well. Of course, I always love more detailed art. This is really the art that I prefer in the interior book, but still, this artwork is to be desired. I love the villains that are in this book. The coloring is really well done in the issue as well, and it is a pretty book to look at. Alright, so now that we talked about the artwork a little bit, let's talk about what happens in the story. So in this issue, we get to see Caitlin, how she's in Belle Reve, and the events that take place is after Justice League vs. Suicide Squad. So really what's happening is that Amanda Waller here is kind of putting Caitlin through a test. She's due out on parole, she's due to be released, and basically she's going to take over this new leaf. She's going to be a hero, she's going to do things good. And throughout this entire issue, you wind up seeing Amanda Waller test Caitlin to see if she's going to suck the warmth out of someone's body. So she puts them in front of like Martyr, and she puts them in front of another character by the name of Heatstroke, and you can see that she's basically on her last legs, trying to control her hunger. And it was a really interesting book to see how that all unfolds. And she promises that she will turn over a new leaf. And after a huge test and her stopping some bad guys that go into Belle Reve prison to cause these problems, we wind up finding out that actually Batman is behind everything as well, and he's just like, it's over, you lost, Amanda. And you can see that little smug face on Amanda, like, oh man, I really wanted to keep, Killer Frost in here because she made it a thing saying, no matter what, you're always going to be a killer. It doesn't matter if you turn over a new leaf. The thing is you're always going to be hungry. And by the time we wind up getting to the end of this, we wind up seeing that Batman, kind of, takes her under his wing, and we find out that she really literally has controlled her hunger. She may touch people, but the thing is she doesn't consume their entire soul. She may touch on them and just grab like a little bit of warmth to keep her fed and to keep her going. And so basically now she gives the handshake to Batman, and we can see now how she is working with the Dark Knight and being part of the JLA. So, what did I think about this actual book? I thought it was really good. I loved, the little scheming of Amanda Waller. I thought it was a lot of fun, and her trying to, break Caitlin, and she didn't. We can see that, Caitlin is strong, willpowered, and she's able to control that hunger, and now she's turned over that new leaf, and she's going to be that good guy, that hero now that she wants to be. So really well written book, and I enjoyed it. So in the end, I gotta give this one 4.25 out of 5 stars. Really enjoyed it. And guys, in the comments below, tell me what you thought of this book. Did you like it? Did you didn't like it? Are you a fan of Killer Frost? Are you not a fan? Do you think that maybe eventually she becomes a bad guy once again? Tell me any thoughts and comments below. And as always, fans, thank you for watching Comic Frontline. And until that next comic book review, check out comicfrontline.com. Don't forget to check out our live show each and every Tuesday night, 9:30 p.m., 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And fans, Take care, and this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off. See you soon, everyone. Bye.